What's going on today? I made it to the gym. It's a good thing to be positive about today. Let me show you what I'm dealing with. And if you're just listening to this, I'll explain it. Let's see how this video goes. You know, I got a couple spots in my mirror and my windows that aren't completely fogged up, but we made it. It's a positive note. But it brings me to a really important point today. And, you know, I got this from a friend of mine, and I've just started doing it in the last couple days. Welcome to my videos. I'm always trying the new things. But let's talk about it. What do you do when things don't look up? When things around you aren't positive? When everything looks like it's going to be something that stops you, such as the snow and the blizzard and the weather and deadlines or whatever it is that you're worried about and stressed out about and trying to figure out how you're going to manage. Situations like mine, a lot of people would be like, meh, stay home, call in sick, I'll not go to the gym. It's just easier to just make more coffee and not do anything about the situation. But I know we've talked about a few things like gratitude and how to be positive about situations, and this is definitely, I think, one of them. Last night I played Dungeons and Dragons. Well, that takes me out for the next day usually. It's not the best situation to be in, but it's something that's important to me. I love Dungeons and Dragons. My friends rely on me to show up. It's a great outlook for me to do something that's not entirely work. It's a little bit of fun. But the next day I feel like garbage because I've stayed up late, I've eaten things I shouldn't have eaten, and it's my one day a week that I justify anything I want. It allows me to just have a night of fun and not be so serious all the time. But there's repercussions and consequences to my actions, and this morning was no different than any other week. I woke up exhausted, barely made it out of bed. I think I got up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock, so late on my schedule, which I kind of thought I would be, as much as I tried, but I still bailed out of bed, had coffee, was a little bit slower, but I started having cold showers. And that's the motivating thing that I have for you guys today is cold showers. And as much as it just sounds bizarre, if you ever see major athletes, they have ice baths after they perform, or other situations like that. Plunges, which you'll see in a lot of places that are cold when it freezes over, such as Canada. But there's a lot of science behind it, which I'm super excited to start researching more about and learning more about how cold showers and all of that benefit you. Because I know there's plenty of benefits. I've heard enough about it that I know there's more to look into. And you don't have to have an entirely cold shower. Like, you can still have a normal shower, and you only need the last minute or so in the cold water. So you take your hot water, you get all nice and comfy and all happy, and you're like, oh, it's so cozy, it's so great. And then you crank it to cold, and it makes you feel like you might die. At least the first couple times you do it. I've only done it a couple times, and man, is it hard. But you feel so alive, like so alive when you have a cold shower, and it alerts you in such a way that whatever you were thinking about is gone. And as my friend says, it makes the complainer in you go away. It gets rid of that negative voice. It works. It really does. I don't really know what else to say about it yet. I still got to learn more about it, but it helped me today. It really helped me today. I went from being like, sluggish, not wanting to do what I wanted to do today, which I knew I had to do, to holy crap, I need to get my ass in gear. So super important to understand that I went from a place of ready to come up with excuses, ready to avoid the day. It's snowing. I'm going to have to brush off my truck. I'm going to have to go out there. I have to put a toque on and a jacket on and all of these things just so that I can get my truck ready to go. But I did it anyways because I triggered myself with that cold shower to get my shit together, to get my shit going. And I wasn't taking it anymore after that shower. After that shower, those excuses were gone, dead, out of here. No more of that. Over. So, like I said, I got so much more to learn about this, and sometimes that's the exciting part for me, is that now I've got something new to learn about. And I love learning. I gotta learn more. In order to be better, I have to learn. But if you're ever struggling to really get that motivation going and really push through to something that you need to achieve or you're trying to accomplish, or just to kind of pick yourself up out of not the best situation. I'm not going to call it a shitty situation. There's a lot of benefits to this stuff. Try a cold shower. Because, there's a lot of positives to it now that I've gotten out here. I bet you the gym's not as busy today. A lot of people probably did what I was intending to do and say, I'm a skip today. I'm not going to be committed today. If not, and the gym is busier, then that's even more exciting. That means I've put myself around a bunch of people who are determined to do better anyways. So I found the good in all the situations, regardless. But I needed that little push this morning, and the cold shower really helped. So on that note, I have to go work out. So be positive, be motivated, and be better. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.